Yo, yo. Yepes, what's up, man? What's up, family? What's good with y'all? I see y'all see I got my cartoon shirts on. I went from Superman yesterday to Black Panther to the Dark Knight Rises, man. This is one of them Dark Knight Rises moment right here, man. Batman, man. It's one of them Batman moments, man. The Dark Knight has risen, and his name is Andy Ruiz Jr. That boy is not playing, folks. He don't got time to play. It's about Andy Ruiz Jr. right about now. Baddest man in boxing. Biggest heavyweight, biggest division in boxing, the heavyweight division. That man took and dispatched Anthony Joshua. Ain't that something? Who trying to get up in here, man? Who is trying to get up in here? We got some stuff to talk about here. This is crazy. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear nobody comparing Anthony Joshua to Deontay Wilder. I ain't trying to hear it. That's not happening. Not over here. So a few nuggets get up in here. A few people. We can get this thing going, man. Because I got some stuff to talk about here, man. This is the biggest upset in boxing. This is crazy. This is crazy, folks. It's crazy. Who checked in? What's up? Talk to me. Who in the stream right now? Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. Jose Yepes, where you at, man? Where you at? We need a Mexican, man, to come in here and give us that straight Mexican style, man. That's what we need, man. We got Mexican blood up in this thing. We need a Mexican dude to come up in here and give us Mexican style. Talk to me, man. This thing is crazy, man. The heavyweight division is off the charts, folks. This is out of hand. The heavyweight division that got shooked up. What's up, Damone Pussy? What's up? Star Power Entertainment. What's up, man? SPNE. What's your email address, man? I'm trying to get you in on here, man. We got to hear you, man. Talk to me, man. What's good with y'all? Why you call him paper chump, Damon Pussy? Talk to me, man. I got one thumbs up. I got 4 people in here. Come on, man. Let's get those thumbs up. We gotta get active engagement up in here, man. I'm in my Dark Knight Rises mode. Just watching the NBA. Okay, that's what's up, man. I'm like, you know what? I gotta talk about Andy Ruiz, man. I don't want to watch no basketball game. I'm like, let me talk about Andy Ruiz. SPNE, man. What's up, man? You don't want to get up in this thing or what? D, man. What's up, man? What you doing, man? You supposed to get up in this thing, man. You tripping, bro. I'm trying to get all these people up in here, man. So we can talk. We can chat it up, man. You know, get y'all asses in here, man. Let's get y'all asses in here, man. Jose, Mexicano, what's up? Talk to me, man. We need Aztec Warrior up in this thing. Aztec Warrior, what's up, man? Irvin Hendry says, Sweet Caroline. AJ, a bum, bum, bum. The pendulum has swung. I like that one. That was good, bro. D said, hit me up. What up, man? You ain't called me, bro. Hit me up. Man, listen, man. I done sent you the invitation on Hangouts, man. I'm all about facial reactions and facial expression, man. That's what I'm all about. Terry Boykin said AJ got exposed. Damn right he got exposed. He didn't win the belt from Fury. Of course he didn't win the belt from Fury. I keep telling people that. Where the NBBC at? I see all of them, man, online. They coming up with their excuses. They coming up with all kinds of backtracking. It's funny, man. You know, they notorious. They want to sit here and say they're not a flat out boxing, biased boxing community. Come on, man. I call them the new biased boxing community, because that's what they are. They biased as fuck, man. Is Ruiz comparable to Mikey Garcia? Hell no, man. Ruiz put respect back on Mikey Garcia's name. He put the respect back on Mexico. SP&E, you don't want that work. I see that, man. What, you trying to hide your face? You don't want to come on the hangouts? What's up, man? Black lives don't matter. What's up, man? He said AJ didn't get exposed. I repeat, AJ didn't get exposed. Those of us who know boxer were never sold on AJ. That's a good one, brother. A good one. Come on, man. I got 9 people watching. I got 4 thumbs up, man. Come on. Let's get the thumbs up. Roger Hernandez said Ruiz KOs Wilder. That ain't happening. Roger Hernandez, you had too many margaritas and too many sangrias. That shit ain't happening. It ain't happening. D, I done sent this invite like 4 or 5 times. Where you at, man? You still smoking that 420, brother? You on that 420? Is that what it is? You still tipsy? Come on, man. Stop playing games. Jose Yepes, where you at with your 50-inch arms saying they 20-inch arms? You know, we need that Mexican Aztec warrior. SP&E don't want to come up in here. He got something to hide. He said Ruiz was not a human pinata like Mikey. Damn right he wasn't, man. Ruiz did his thing. The man showed up and showed out, man. He wasn't playing. He was not playing. And props to Fat Joe for taking the title. Joshua, real talk. Damn right. That's Fat Joe for real, man. Oh, man. Black lives don't matter, man. What's your email address, man? I might have to have you chime in on this thing, man, so you can get up in here. I probably might need you to come up in here so you can talk real quick, man. You always got something witty to say, man.
Right.
Yeah, what's up, man? Talk to me, man. You still on that 420, bro?
Yep. Hell yeah.
You sound like you're in that 420, man.
Now, check it out. I've been saying this for months. AJ got gas problems, bro. No gas in the tank. How many months I've been saying this? Those muscles not built for this sport, bro. They restrict the flow of oxygen. Sis said it. Sis said it on her channel. AJ lost from exhaustion, bro. She seen it. Stephen A seen it. He was tired, bro. Man, those muscles are too bulky. And I kept saying it. I never said that Ruiz was gonna fight. Shout out to Jose. He the only one that said that. But I did say Ruiz got way more gas than AJ. Look at when he knocked him out. Ruiz had plenty more gas left. Looking at that fat body and they looking at all the muscles. No, Ruiz had more gas than AJ. And what did I say? I said if AJ don't beat him before the 8th round, he gonna have problems gassing, didn't I?
Yeah, you was right, man. Let me tell you something, man. Bro. Let me tell you something. Bev Rose said it. You know what I'm saying? Teddy Atlas said it. You know what I'm saying?
Said it, and he don't even know boxing.
Stephen A said it. I done said it. You know what I'm saying? You done said it. We all done said it, man. This dude has bodybuilding muscles, man. And he's trying to use bodybuilding muscles, those big ass muscle fibers, into boxing. You can't do that. This is why Deontay Wilder is so successful, because Wilder got that lean frame, man. He's lean.
Yeah. Like a gazelle. Lean. He can go for days. Keep punching. He knocked Ortiz out late in the fight. When you do that, like Terrence Crawford, knock Benavidez out late in the fight. When you can do that, knock guys out in the 12th round, that means you got gas in your tank.
Yep.
Plenty of it. You can keep that knockout power. He knocked Tyson Fury out, 12th round. Well,
yeah, that's what happened. Down. That's exactly what happened, man. I tried to get Jose Yepes back in here, man. I tried to get him with the 50-inch arms, man, but he wasn't trying to show it. I think he done drink too much last night, boy. He was
got bent. Jose got bent up. He was happy as hell.
Yeah, bent up. Rita, he was on Rita style, man.
Hey, man, I was in here screaming listen, I'm all hoarse and everything. I was screaming my head off, man. I was like, get him.
That was a good fight card, man. That was a good fight card. I'm not even
Taylor, man. Wow, bro. You was right about Delphine. She gave her a rumble, boy.
Damn right she did. She
She
did,
gave her
boy.
a rumble. But
And guess what?
I think
And guess
next
what?
fight, Katie gonna mash her up, bro.
They gotta run that thing back, man. They
Yeah,
gotta run it back.
the next fight, Katie gonna mash her up, bro. Watch what I tell you.
Katie looked her worst, man. And that's credit to Delphine, but Katie did not look like Katie. You know what I'm saying?
Katie getting older. Katie done put work in. She getting older, bro.
That's why I keep telling everybody,
that gas tank, man. Delphine younger, but Katie too smart. She gonna come back. She gonna beat the hell out that lady next fight. Watch what I tell you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I mean, she'll figure out her timing by then, but she gotta run that thing back. And Chris Algieri, hey man, we were saying the man got hands like freaking pillows, man. What's up with that, man? He knocked out Tommy Coyle, man. What's up with that?
Coyle, but that's what I was saying about that fight, bro. I don't know why people was putting all that. Chris Algieri ain't no bum. He's a good boxer. He knocked Coyle out, but did you see like the length, the size difference? Like that's not even a surprise. I said Coyle had nothing for him. I said that, bro. He had nothing for that dude.
And I said it too, but I thought it was gonna be a UD, man. I didn't think it was gonna be a knockout.
No. I said he's gonna beat the hell out of him. I could see a knockout. I just knew he was gonna massacre him. So a knockout works for me. I knew it wasn't gonna be no, like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And man, I figured he might have got a couple of 10-8 rounds just by punching him.
Man, let me tell you something about Kelly, man. Let me tell you something about Kelly, the pretty boy. He got exposed by Ray Robinson last night, man. Ray Robinson put it to his ass. I don't care what anybody say. Yeah. Ray Robinson was putting it to his ass. That fight right there, I felt Robinson did enough to win, but they gave it a draw. That's whatever, man. What's up, Jose? What's up, Ninja? What's good?
I think that fight. I think that fight was one of those fights I call a swing fight.
Yeah.
Where I could go along with the draw. I could go along with if they would have gave him a 7-5. You know what I mean? So it was a good fight. Good fight.
But I'm gonna tell you like this, man. That's why you see I have a problem with the hands down style, man. It's so defensively irresponsible because when you're not moving your feet anymore and you get tired, you get tagged up. He was sitting there showboating. That's Kelly, that is, all night. And then Ray Robinson cut the ring off, and as soon as he cut the ring off and got his ass in the close quarters, what was happening? He was embarrassed.
Bing, bing, bing.
Bing, bing, bing. Cut that one eye off. Yep. Cut the other eye off. You know what I'm saying? Had both eyes bleeding. I mean, come on, man. And he was taking it to him. Ray Robinson got robbed, man. I felt that he did more in that fight to win. He got robbed.
Yeah. Now, I still I'm not ready to get off this Joshua thing, bro, because we've been listening to way too much about Anthony Joshua and, his skills, right? Mm-hmm. But I actually think that Joshua can come back and get his belts back.
Oh, yeah, he's going to do that. He's going to do that. Go ahead, bro.
I think that, don't get me wrong, Ruiz fought amazing. He fought an amazing fight, bro. He fought like Ruiz that we know. Like, we know that that's how Ruiz was going to come, right? What I think Anthony Joshua's his trainers need to work on, first off, he's so long, bro. Like, he didn't even keep Ruiz off of him. Mm-hmm. Ruiz was like walking him down and he was on his back foot. He should have been popping Ruiz's head back with that jab, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, boom, 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 and then catch it with a right or a hook. They got to, do some training on that. Now, this dude's an Olympic boxer. So I don't want to hear he can't do that or that. We've seen him do that type of stuff before.
I'm going to tell you right now, he need to train with Floyd Mayweather Sr., man. Floyd Mayweather Jr., remember when they visited each other, Floyd Mayweather was telling him, look, man, if you want to train with my dad, you want to train with the boxing club here, we can have you right. I don't know what happened to that. I don't know if it fell off, but I think at this point, Rob McCaffrey has done enough of what he did because he didn't even listen to Rob McCaffrey. He's at this point. It's not like Rob McCaffrey was giving bad, trainer advice. He was actually giving good trainer advice. I think that his voice, you know how it is with some fighters, they get to a point where the voice of the trainer, they just not hearing it anymore. And I think that's what's going on with him right now. He's not listening to Rob McCaffrey. He needs a different voice in there, man. He need to shake it up.
Yeah. I think you know, another thing I've been saying this too, man, because and it's not just Nuke, because I heard other people saying this about AJ's power, being close to Wilders and all of that nonsense. Listen, man, AJ's power is nowhere close to Wilders. When if he hit Ruiz and popped his head back when he knocked him down.
Yep.
If Wilder would have hit Ruiz like that, it would have been no getting up.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, it wouldn't have.
Then,
yeah, go ahead, bro.
And then so people have to stop assuming. See, they see all this muscle on AJ, and of course AJ got some knockouts, but they got to look at how it was. Just what I was saying about the Brazil fight. He pummeled Brazil for 7 rounds to knock him out. He pummeled that man.
That's true.
Brazil ate a lot of flush, clean shots from Joshua during that fight. So when a fighter can eat shots like that, this dude doesn't have awesome power. And so people are overestimating Anthony Joshua's power. Now, he's a great boxer. And I said this before on another live we were talking, bro. If Joshua had the power that they, gave him credit for, bro, he would be unstoppable. Because he is that good of a boxer. But he doesn't have the power that people think. So in this next fight, he is going to have to outbox Ruiz. Now, he does have the capability to do that. But he's going to have to outbox him. He can't come in there and try to muscle Ruiz because he should know by now Ruiz got popped and he'll lay his ass down. So he's going to have to outbox him.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now.
And pummel him like he did Brazil. That's what he's going to have to do.
I'm going to tell you right now. AJ is a product of what Teddy Atlas was talking about. I don't know if you saw for that 3 minutes and 42 seconds when Teddy Atlas was talking on ESPN, man. He said this guy right here is a product of a guy who has made too much money. This guy right here is a product of that saying of Marvin Hagler. You can't wake up at 5 a.m. and want to train when you sleeping in silk sheet beds, man. You ain't going to be willing to do that no more. Right. And that's what you see with AJ. AJ's been feeling himself too much, man. He's too much on his own stock. That's the problem. And the other flip side to it is this, man. AJ was not in the best shape, man. He actually, in that fight, he was fighting at actually his walk-around weight, man. It looked like at some point, he just stopped training because he realized, okay, it wasn't going to be Big Baby Miller. It wasn't going to be Jarrell Miller. I'm just going to, you know what I'm saying, fight this dude because look at him. Even Sugar Ray Leonard was making fun of Ruiz, man. Look at how he was making fun of him. He was like,
Sugar Ray Leonard, he's fake, bro.
No,
but fake ass dude, bro.
The point that I'm trying to say is this, and we know Sugar Ray got his issues, but the point that I'm trying to say is this: Andy Ruiz won hands down. He gets all the credit in the world because he behaved like a boxer that night.
Hell yeah,
AJ didn't. But I'm gonna tell you this much though: that was not the best AJ though.
No,
it was not, and we got to keep it real.
That's why I say he's gonna win the next fight.
Yeah, we got to keep it real.
That's why I say he's gonna win the next fight. I mean, I'm not taking none from Ruiz. Ruiz is a beast. I said that people shouldn't sleep on him before the fight. I was up in Ruiz, right? But the facts of the matter is, I didn't expect him to beat AJ.
Yeah.
This next fight, he's not gonna beat AJ, bro.
Nah, that's not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
So, because AJ is gonna be focused again. But see, now you understand what I mean when I say these cats need to stay their ass away from Miami, man. I be telling people about Miami, man. They don't listen to me when I be telling them. That's right, Post Reloaded. AJ was on vacation in Miami, much in Miami. They don't understand about Miami, man. I'm telling y'all, Miami.
Ain't nobody trying to look.
It's nothing to
my
play
oldest
with.
daughter.
Hey, listen. Before you talk, let me say this, man. If you are an athlete of the highest order, listen, hear me and hear me well. Stay your ass away from Miami because it will drain you. Okay? It will drain you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
that's true. That's true about Florida and athletes. Florida, period. But Let me tell you something. Them Florida boxers counterfeit. Where Keith Thurman from?
He from Clearwater, man. So he's nowhere near. He's nowhere near Miami. He ain't dealing. He ain't got to worry about the Miami problem. That's why Keith Thurman was able to still be undefeated. Could you imagine Keith Thurman the way that he is living in Miami? Oh, he'd had about 20 losses.
Yeah, they'd beat him up. He got beat up in the streets.
They lump his ass up. That Clearwater ain't no Miami, man. That's not Miami, man.
Clearwater Beach. I went to Clearwater Beach.
Oh, you did?
Time, and I think it was like 1999. Man, I went down to Clearwater Beach. I said, God damn, these white girls, what they eating, man? The white girls at Clearwater Beach look like straight sisters, bro. I was down there, man. I had a good time down Clearwater Beach, bro.
Florida's an interesting place, man.
It is.
I'm gonna just leave it at that. It's very interesting.
It's very interesting.
And I don't care. I don't care what state you from. You take your ass down to Miami, it's gonna be a shell shock for you. It's gonna be a shell shock.
Am I in?
Yeah.
What's up, Jose? What's good, man? What's good with you, man?
Oh, just right here, enjoying this Sunday.
Okay, that's what's up, man.
Sunday, fun day. Back on the grind tomorrow,
That's what's up, man. I'm hearing right now, and check this out. This cat right here just said, I'm gonna keep it real. Ruiz was in trouble. AJ had him in his crosshairs. He tried to show off and got smoked. You know what? I'm gonna be honest here. But before you ride on, Jose, let me just say this real quick.
No, but I can't see my face. What's up with that?
Oh, you can't see your face?
Uh-uh.
You gotta tap that camera, that camera button on.
Yeah, it's a little box on your screen, Jose. You gotta click it. Say, okay.
Turn camera on or turn camera off. There you go. There you go.
All right, you see me?
Jose.
There you go. We need the Mexican up in this mug. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
man, but he's right though. James Jones is right. And then I'm gonna let you ride for a while, Jose. James Jones was right because let me tell you something. AJ did throw a good shot at Ruiz and knocked him down. Then AJ got too cocky, and then Ruiz got that Mexican blood that came in, and he was like, "Heck no, I'm coming right back." And that shot that Ruiz threw at AJ, that's better than when you hit somebody on the chin. That's the one behind the ear. When you hit somebody behind the ear, they faculties is all kind of messed up, man. It take them a while to get back right.
He caught AJ with two real good shots. One, that one you talking about, but that first one was right on the temple. Those are two shots that hurt, bro. Discombobulate you. And he caught AJ with both of those shots. I told my wife in the fourth round, I said, AJ gonna lose this fight.
Oh yeah.
Fourth round. And Ruiz sure enough proved me right.
You sure enough said that.
You heard her.
Yeah, I heard her. Yeah, she said it straight up. You sure enough said that. That's what's up.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought Ruiz was gonna lose when he knocked him out the first time. I thought, I was like, all right, cool. Ruiz, he did his thing. He came through. He won a couple rounds. I thought it was over. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was over, but then you seen that Mexican style come out of Ruiz. He was like, you know what? If I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna go down swinging. And sure enough, he started swinging. He got AJ a couple times, and it was over for AJ.
Yep.
Ruiz started letting his hands go, like I said he would. Like like most boxers should. Like all right, I'm gonna lose, but you know what? I ain't going out like no chump. If I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna go out swinging, and that's what Ruiz did. He let his hands go. He caught him a couple times, and it worked. He hurt AJ. He hurt AJ, and AJ couldn't recover after that. And Ruiz, he started getting confidence. He seen that. He's like, all right, this guy ain't throwing nothing back. He let his hands go. He wasn't throwing nothing back, and then that was it. That's how she wrote. That was the. Honestly, I didn't see AJ win no round. I thought Ruiz won every single round.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You're right, man. I gotta give you that, man. I gotta give you that. But check this out. Check this out real quick. Let me say this real quick, man. D, turn that volume down just a little bit, brother. But let me say this real quick, Jose. And I just want to make this clear, man. Hats off to Andy Ruiz. Hats off to Mexico. Viva Mexico. That's all I'm going to say.
Viva la raza.
There you go. La raza.
Jose. Hey, Jose. You had some of this last night? You had some of this last night, Jose?
This boy, he advertising for everybody. Jose, what'd you have, man? You had you some margaritas? What's up?
Jose had some tequila.
No, I had some tequila, bro. Come on. Like a good Mexican, I had some tequila. I had some of that good tequila.
There you go.
I had some of that good tequila, some modelos, some tacos. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing to see last night. Some tequila, some modelos, some tacos. And, honestly, it's a big win for Mexico. I ain't gonna lie. He's the first Mexican heavyweight champion. If I'm not mistaken, he's the third Mexican champion to make a run at the championship. Chris Arreola, he didn't make it. And I forget the first guy that he lost to. So this was the third time that a Mexican tried to win a championship. And like they say, the third time's a charm, and he did it,
Yep.
So pretty much, if I'm not mistaken, a Mexican boxer has won every single belt in the boxing division. The only one that's missing is the 175-pound division, which right now, we got Zurdo Ramirez. Mm-hmm. He's going to try to get it for Mexico. Him or Benavidez, if Benavidez ever moves up. So the 170, if I'm not mistaken, the 175 division is the only belt that's missing for a Mexican boxer to get that. Other than that, a Mexican has won every single championship in every division in boxing. And, it feels good. And, due to the way we were born, to God, our psychology, our physiology, our physics, we're not Mexicans. We're not big people. We're all short, chubby, fat, whatever. It is what it is. And it feels good to have a Mexican in the heavyweight divisions. Honestly, nobody thought we would make it that far, but we did it. And we're there. And Barca Raider said the best quote I heard. He said, "Another Mexican taking a job that American didn't want." And he said that because, supposedly nobody, even though I don't agree with it, but, the theory out there is that nobody wanted to face AJ, that AJ was a boogeyman. And even though you got to give me credit, I said Wilder would beat AJ. I was saying that last week. I thought Wilder was gonna beat AJ, but guess what? Wilder didn't for some reason or another. He never faced AJ, and guess what? It's Ruiz who did it. History is gonna show that Wilder was the one who beat AJ. Ruiz was the one who beat AJ, not Wilder, not Fury, not White, not anybody. It was Ruiz, and I'm proud of it.
You know what, man? I'm not even gonna lie. Let me tell you something. Even when Deontay Wilder flatlines AJ at some point, it's still not gonna be as big as this one. Andy Ruiz has the first crack. You know what I'm saying? So Andy Ruiz, hey, hats off, brother. You did the thing, man. You got this supposed superstar out of there. You know what I'm saying? This fake AJ Devo. Now celestial being, the fake god, the one that they revere as this deity. You got his ass out of there, man. And look at here. Before you say something, Jose Yepes, let me say this real quick. You notice all of the NBBC cats, they on witness protection right now. They either making up, they either coming up with something, or they throwing AJ to the wayside. They calling him a bum. These guys don't know how to take crow, man. They don't know how to be sore losers, man. They just know how to be sore losers. They don't know how to take a loss. They can't eat crow.
Come on, he knows. Don't put me in that spot. I follow them. He knows. I follow them. Don't put me in that situation. He knows. Come on, bro.
I'm putting you on the spot, man. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Can I plead the fifth?
Ain't no pleading the fifth on this one, man. You gotta the way that you come after me, you gotta go after them. What's up, man?
Look, no. AJ ain't. I ain't gonna plead the fifth, bro. I'm gonna say it like this. AJ was exposed, bro. He was highly exposed. But two things happened in this fight. Two things happened. AJ was highly exposed, but Andy Ruiz was terribly underestimated, bro. So you had both of those things going on. People underestimated Andy Ruiz. I kept saying, look, Andy Ruiz got fast hands. You know what I mean? I kept saying that. I kept saying AJ had gas problems.
Mm-hmm.
No impossibility. I do think that Andy Ruiz better enjoy those belts because they his for right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think AJ gonna come back and take those belts, bro. I don't look at AJ as no bum. But this next fight is going to be a hell of a fight, though. It's going to be a hell of a fight. They're going to battle.
I'm going to tell you right now, and I've said this in the most recent video. You got to understand, Eddie Hearn put Al Heyman through years and years of trouble and years of shit. Don't be surprised, because this is the thing that people don't understand with Al Heyman. Don't be surprised. You know this, D. Don't be surprised if Al Heyman pull that okie doke. Okay?
Yeah.
We know there's a thing. We know there's rematch clause. We know all that other stuff. But hear me well. There's been ways to wiggle yourself out of that situation. All of the belts now are with PBC. So guess who's the king of the show right now? Like Teddy Atlas said, it's PBC, and PBC normally likes to fight who? PBC. Yeah. So y'all need to wake up to that as well too. Yeah. Wake up, folks. Wake up. Rematch
and not only that. Al Heyman got F.A. Ajagba over there.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He got Adam Kalnaki over there.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Of course, he got the Bronze Bomber over there.
Mm-hmm.
He got a whole lineup. Ain't Dillian White messing with them too now? Because he's a free agent.
Yep.
He got a whole lineup for Andy Ruiz to get paid. Andy can get some money. And I want to say this too. Fans better not start thinking that Andy Ruiz is gonna drop them belts, bro. Mm-hmm. That man put on a performance. So somebody gonna climb in that ring thinking they just gonna take that man belts and get their ass whooped just like AJ did.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
My main thing with Ruiz is hopefully, you know, he could stay disciplined. Hopefully he don't blow up within fights. Hopefully he doesn't start partying, you know. Hopefully he doesn't start eating too many tacos, too many tequila shots. Like you know, like hopefully he doesn't start partying too much. Hopefully he stays disciplined. I mean, he deserves a nice vacation because he did fight 2 fights within 2 or 3 months. So he's had a rough couple of months. So hopefully he could, after that vacation he takes, hopefully he stays disciplined. Hopefully he doesn't get big headed, and you know, because at the end of the day, you know, the way he is, his size, he's still gonna be the underdog no matter who he faces. He's still gonna be the underdog.
I agree.
Like, you know, even if it's Wilder, if it's Fury, everybody's gonna look at him like he's food, like he's beatable, like we could beat him. Mm-hmm. So if he stays focused, I think, you know, he's a force. He's still gonna have a chance. But my main thing for him is hopefully he could stay focused, and hopefully, you know, he could keep his mind like he did it. He stays in the gym. He starts eating good, maybe lose a couple more pounds, you know, that wouldn't hurt. But hopefully he doesn't get big headed, which he looks like he isn't. But let's just see what happens.
Yep. But I'm gonna tell you like this, man, and I need to make this very clear. Deontay Wilder, let me tell you something. Al Heyman got this thing lined up beautifully for Deontay Wilder. Anybody that sits here and thinks that Anthony Joshua is gonna get that rematch, listen, man, Deontay Wilder is going to be the new unified heavyweight champion of the world, because these belts, they in PBC now. They with PBC now. Okay? PBC.
I would tell you this.
Deontay Wilder messed up. He already has his 2 next fights lined up. And a lot of things could happen between now.
The snake he is.
Go ahead.
I'm with you all the way there. But I say Eddie Hearn is too smart, bro. Hearn is way too smart for that. I don't know how he got it claused in or how he got it contract in there. Heyman ain't getting around that. They gonna get that next fight in. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
If you notice,
let me jump in real quick.
When Eddie Hearn said we got a rematch clause, Andy Ruiz had got pissed off, and Andy Ruiz said at the end of that post, he said he looked at Eddie Hearn, he was like, I'm gonna talk to my team, and me and Al Heyman were gonna come up with something. Trust me, man. Al Heyman remembered all that shit that Eddie Hearn put his ass through, Al Heyman's going to return the favor. One thing I noticed about Al Heyman, he always returns the favor. He's returning that favor. Eddie Hearn is not just going to be easy. I know there's the rematch and all of that, but y'all going to see this uphill battle. Watch, in the next few weeks, we're going to be hearing news about Al Heyman and Eddie Hearn beefing. Watch.
I see you, Jose. I ain't no oh shit. I ain't no Bulls fan, Jose.
I'm the first one to say this. I'm the first one to say this, fams. I'm telling y'all that right now, man. That's what's about to pop off. There's going to be a back and forth, a lot of beefing between Eddie Hearn and Al Heyman.
Yeah.
Hey, at the end of the day, Wilder overplayed his hand. Let's just be real about it.
Oh, go ahead.
I mean, I told you I thought that Wilder could beat Joshua, and I told you guys last week before all of this happens, right? Mm-hmm. Like I said, Wilder was going to beat Joshua right there, fought right now, right? He knows. Didn't I say that?
You did say that. You called it. You called it to the.
All right, cool. Well, let me say this though. Let me say this now. Wilder overplayed his hands for betting on himself or whatever the situation is. You know, I don't even want to get into that. But he overplayed his hand by thinking that AJ was going to keep on winning. So now what happened? Wilder ended up booking the Luis Ortiz fight. He ended up booking the Tyson Fury fight. So guess what? Now Wilder is booked for the next 2 fights, maybe even 3. Because Finkel was talking about he already had his next 3 fights lined out. Why? Because they wanted to freeze out Joshua. That was their thing. They wanted to be the A side for the Joshua fight. But guess what? Lysa, you know what? Lysa B and S happened. So now Joshua lost. Guess what? So all that A side, B side went out the window. All that marinated fights went out the window. So now guess what? Who's holding the belts? It's Ruiz. And guess what? Ruiz could lose. Maybe he could take them back. Wilder should be feeling sick to his stomach right now. Because he should have been Wilder that should have knocked out AJ. And he would have, honestly. Ain't nobody thinking Wilder could have knocked out Joshua last night. Ortiz, he's feeling sick to his stomach right now. Because you know why? If he would have taken those 5, 7, whatever the freaking low ball offer was, if he would have took that fight, he could have knocked out Joshua. Freaking Big Titty Miller should be feeling sick to his stomach because it could have been him last night. Freaking knocking out Joshua. If he would have just laid out those PBs. But guess what? It was freaking Andy Ruiz who took the fight. I don't even know how much money he made. And he doesn't even care. Right now he's feeling happy because he knows his big paydays are coming. So Wilder, Ortiz, and Big Titty Miller should be feeling sick to their stomach because that glory should have been theirs last night. That should have been their glory. They're the ones who should have been holding that championship. Imagine if that would have been on Wilder last night. That would have been a billion or whatever $1 trillion fight, and Wilder would have been the king right now, undisputedly, if he would have knocked out Joshua last night. But guess what? Even if he does knock out Joshua, it's not going to be the same. It's over. That hype is over. The fight is over. And at the end of the day, Wilder is not going to be remembered like the fighter he should have been if he would have just taken that $120 mil offer that they were offering him. And let's just be real about this. He knows he messed up. He overplayed his hand. Him or his promoters, whoever it was. I don't like getting into business. You know, that's not my thing. And me and D have gotten back and forth with this. You know, business that's not my thing in boxing. But Wilder, he overplayed his hand. He just did.
Well, think about this. Think about this, Jose. Think about this right here. Al Heyman is the.
Go ahead.
No, we can't hear him.
All right, well, think about this.
What happened?
Al Heyman, I hear what you're saying about them trying to freeze AJ out, but you got to know that Al Heyman was behind that, bro. So
I'm not saying it was Al Heyman, bro. That's not even where I'm trying to get at. I'm not even saying it was Al Heyman or none of that. I'm just saying whoever was behind it.
He's not going to be booked up because Al Heyman's behind that. He can maneuver that any way he wants, especially with, like, he knows to say all those belts being at the people, bro. I mean, you know, he's not going to be locked into anything. Now that those belts are there, he can dump any fight he wants and take any fight he wants.
I'm going to tell y'all like this, man. And I'm going to make it very clear. This whole thing between Wilder and Joshua, that we can go back and forth with this all day, every day. It's Andy Ruiz's day, man. Andy Ruiz, first Mexican heavyweight champion of the world. And guess
Facts.
what?
Facts.
His ass is set up to eventually down the road be flatlined by Bomb Squad.
It's not gonna happen. What did I tell you the other day? What did I tell you? Andy Ruiz is not getting knocked out by no Wilder. He's not. And if he is, he's gonna go out like a champ. But he ain't getting knocked out in no first round. He's not. He's just not. He's gonna put them hands on Wilder. And is Wilder ready to go through that war? Is he ready? Because we know Ruiz is ready. Ruiz got knocked out by Joshua. And he got up and he let his hands go. And at the end of the day, Joshua was the one who quit. So does Deontay Wilder got that in him? Does he want to go through that war? Does he want to go through it? We don't know.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
We know Ruiz is ready.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Wilder comes into fights in shape, unlike Anthony Joshua. He comes into fights with stamina.
Bro,
unlike Joshua.
You can't knock Joshua shape. Joshua looked like a freaking one of those freaking goddess. He was chilled. He was fucking cut. What you talking about? Joshua was in shape.
He had no stamina. His conditioning was horrible.
Who, bro? Do you see? You see how he looked? He looked freaking cut up. What you talking about?
You going by his look? You going by his bodybuilding looks? Is that what you going by? His Adonis look?
Well, no crap.
He wasn't ready for no damn boxing.
He wasn't ready for a war. He wasn't ready for a war. That's what he wasn't ready for. But he was cut up. He was in shape.
Yeah,
he looked like a freaking. He looked like a freaking Olympic, one of them dudes that be freaking, working out all day.
If we talking about IFBB bodybuilding, if we talking about that, yeah. But boxing, hell no, he wasn't ready.
Jose, Ruiz ain't gonna beat Fury, bro. Ruiz can't beat Fury, bro. You know that, right?
We don't know that. We don't know that,
6'9", bro. Fury's 6'9". He's way too long. Ruiz ain't gonna be able to touch Fury, bro. He gonna bounce his head all around. He can't beat Fury, bro. I'm telling you that right now.
We don't know that, bro. We don't know that.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now, D. I'm gonna tell you right now, though. I ain't even gonna front. Ruiz got fast hands, boy. Even faster than Fury. His hands are fast, bro.
Ruiz not beating Fury. Ruiz not beating Fury, bro.
I'm not gonna sit here and say he will, but them hands are fast. I gotta give it. I don't know how that big boy. I don't know how that big boy moved them hands, but that big boy got some fast hands. It's like you throw 2 or 3 punches, he done threw about 8 or 9.
Okay, I will give you that. You telling me something that I was saying to you when you was talking that craziness about AJ automatically beating him up. I already said this about Ruiz, so you're not telling me nothing. What I'm telling you about Fury is Fury got long arms, bro. He's 6'9", and unlike AJ, what AJ did, Fury uses that jab, bro. Ruiz is not going to be able to get inside on Fury. Wilder could barely get inside on Fury. Wilder has fast hands too.
Fury knows how to use his jab. So
we're not
even going to entertain that. But at the same time,
you know that's not good.
Entertain Wilder and Ruiz either. Because come on, man. Once Wilder touched Ruiz on the chin, it's different than AJ. He's going down and he's going to stay down. Come on, man. Wilder got power for days. So let's keep it real, folks.
I don't know about all that
power, but it's not like Ruiz is stand there and take it.
He'll beat up AJ and he'll beat up Ruiz. Period. Fury is the best heavyweight out right now.
Listen, man. Hey, D, you must have forgot. Wilder baptized Fury twice in that fight. Okay, so let's stop that.
Fury got up, man.
Undertaker style.
He ain't hit him hard enough.
No, it wasn't a flush chin shot. That's what it was.
Yes, it was. And he caught him with a hook going down.
It wasn't Dominic Brazil.
And he caught him with a hook going down. And Fury still.
If it was a Dominic Brazil shot, he would have been out of there.
What did Fury do? What did Fury do when he got up and Wilder tried to finish the job? He popped Wilder. Boom! Stunned him. That's why Wilder couldn't finish the job.
All these people that's sitting here, you know what's making me laugh? All these people here on the comment section that's talking trash about Deontay Wilder. This is the time for all these people to shut the fuck up, man. Sometimes you gotta eat crow. Just like I ate crow yesterday with Andy Ruiz, you have to eat crow because all of these people were AJ fanboy slurpers, man. They were AJ fanboys.
Yeah. Hey, he knows.
Yeah, what's up,
how nervous are you for that Crawford and Spence side to fall?
Shout out to Andy Ruiz. Shout out to Jose. Jose, my man. He the only one who called it. Shout out Jose. Shout out Ruiz. F Anthony Joshua. F Wilder and even F Fury right now. It's about Ruiz, bro. Ruiz shocked the world.
What were you saying, Jose?
More than Julian J Rock did, man. Ruiz shocked the world.
What'd you say, Jose?
Oh, let me just say this: is this the biggest upset in history of boxing? Is it the biggest upset?
I had Buster Douglas and Mike Tyson, but this one beat it, man. It beat it. I
mean, according to Vegas, it was the biggest upset ever. I mean, I heard some reports that if you would have betted $100 towards Ruiz, you would have got. If you would have betted it right, there were some instances where you could have gotten $10,000 back. Imagine that. If you would have bet $100 on Ruiz, you could have gotten back $10,000. I don't know too much about betting, but doing a couple of research or whatever, there was a couple of channels that were reporting that a couple of guys betted $100 on Ruiz. I don't know if they got the round and everything right or how that works, but they were able to, over those $100, they were able to make back $10,000. And Vegas was reporting that it was the biggest upset, not only in boxing but in sports history.
Oh wow! Okay.
What do you guys think about that?
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this, man, and I'm gonna make it very clear. This was the biggest upset in boxing, man, because the memes that they had online and social media for Andy Ruiz, it was so funny, man. I mean, he had so many. I call him Pillsbury Doughboy, but I done seen so many memes on this dude because they were looking at Anthony Joshua and they were looking at Andy Ruiz and they was like, hell nah, he ain't winning this fight, but he won it. So to me, that's the biggest upset right there.
Especially after the face-off, bro. When they did that face-off and Ruiz was looking up at Joshua, he looked so small, like so short compared to him. Then he was smiling and giggling, holding the belts. Man, I thought it was a wrap. I thought I ain't even gonna lie. I was like, man, yeah, he just happy about the moment. He appreciative to be in the moment, but he gonna get beat up. That's what I thought.
Yeah,
he shocked the world, bro. That dude shocked the world.
This was the first time that I did not do the tell of the tape, man. I just went by Anthony Joshua because I was like, hey, he should win this fight.
Yeah, I didn't go to the tank either, bro. I didn't go to the tank on this fight.
So wrong on this one, boy. I was so wrong because I went against my gut. I should have tell of the tape on this.
Even if I would have went into the tank, bro, I know these fighters. Like, even if I would have went into the tank on this, I still would have called Joshua on this. I'm telling you, like, listen, Joshua's chin is overrated. That's number one. I already knew he had problems with gas, but his power, I thought he had more power than that. I'm not taking nothing away from Ruiz, but
no, Joshua has power, bro. Joshua has power.
Dominic Brazil got a hard chin, and Joshua pounded him. You understand what I'm saying? So when he popped Ruiz and knocked Ruiz down, and then Ruiz got back up, Joshua hit him good a couple of more times, but Ruiz walked through that and came at Joshua.
No, he didn't.
His power's underestimated, bro. I mean,
let me tell you this. Anthony Joshua, he has power, bro. He freaking dropped Andy Ruiz. He dropped him flush. Yeah, but guess what? That freaking Mexican warrior came out in him. And he said after the fight, and you could tell, after he got dropped, Andrew Ruiz, he went into fucking mode. He started letting his hands go. He was like, whatever, if I'm going to get knocked down, I'm going to get knocked down. You seen it. Right after he got dropped, he just went into street mode. He was like a street fight. He's like, what, I'm going to get knocked out? I'm going to just let my hand go. And he caught him, bro. He caught him, and it was Joshua who couldn't take Ruiz's power. He just caught him. Ruiz, he just let his hands go. And he freaking worked, bro. He freaking worked. Andrew Ruiz, after he got knocked out, because Andrew Ruiz had never gotten knocked out before. He was the first time he has ever been knocked down. It was the first time Ruiz has ever touched the floor. And Joshua dropped it. He dropped him pretty good. We were freaking one shot to the chin. He dropped him flush. But Ruiz, like he said, that Mexican warrior came out of me. I started letting my hand go. Whatever happens, happens. And it's the old adage. Like, he had a puncher's chance, and guess what? He took it. He freaking caught him between the ears, and he rattled him. He rattled Joshua.
Oh, man.
Joshua wasn't trying to go there. He wasn't trying to go. He wasn't trying to fight a war. Joshua wasn't ready. He just wasn't. And to my opinion, that was the difference. Joshua, he wasn't trying to go to war like that. And he did. He quit. Joshua quit. It wasn't a no knockdown. It wasn't no referee stoppage. It wasn't no 12 round decision. It was Joshua quit. Plain and simple. He didn't want to go to war and he quit.
Yeah, that's true. And I'm gonna say it like this.
I agree with that. I agree with that, Jose.
I'm gonna say it like this. It's like Anthony Yardy described, and I had to agree with him 100% when he said it. He said Anthony Joshua got that snappy, fast power. You know what I'm saying? It hits you, it snaps you, but Deontay Wilder got that commitment power. When Deontay Wilder hits you, he commits everything into that punch. That's the difference between the both of them, man. That's the difference between their power. That's why I know if that was Deontay Wilder's punch that Andy Ruiz would have faced, there wouldn't have been no getting up, no more. There wouldn't have been no Mexican. He would have been down on that ground, just like Brazil. He wouldn't have been able to handle it.
Nobody in boxing is getting up from that man's punch. And if Fury goes in there and get caught by Wilder again, he's done. That was a one-time thing. Now Fury's my guy and everything, but I'm not even gonna lie, bro. That was a one-time thing. That's not gonna happen again, bro.
Exactly.
He's not getting up again. I'm gonna keep it real. Fury's gonna have to outbox him and not get sloppy. Fury got sloppy. He got a little cocky at the end of that fight, and Wilder caught him. You know what I mean? But Wilder's gonna come. He's gonna come a lot better too. That's gonna be the best fight, I think. When they fight again, that's gonna be the best fight because that's gonna be a banger.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man, and I'm gonna keep it real with everyone because I have to keep everything in its proper perspective. This right here, to me, is the best fight of 2019. I don't care what anything else happens in 2019. Yeah. I don't think there's a fight in 2019 that's going to supersede this fight, no matter what the result is.
Nope.
That's the best fight of 2019, and I don't think no one's
gonna be hard.
No one. That's when you have an upset. It's like Buster Douglas upsetting Mike Tyson.
Mm-hmm.
Like the best fight for years. There was a lot of great fights after that, but that was like the best thing that happened for years.
Yep.
It's just that, bro. Because I and probably so many people literally thought nobody would beat AJ but Fury or Wilder.
Yep.
Period. Like, nope.
Yep.
Lionheart. Yeah, bro, for real. I mean, that's just how it goes. I give it to Andy Ruiz, bro. He deserves all the credit in the world. And then anybody even talk any crap, well, I'm going to defend Andy Ruiz to the end because this was the biggest event, bro. This is what boxing is all about.
This is what I was drinking last night, the Canelo brand. What is this? Tecate?
There you go. Tecate. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to tell y'all like this. Y'all enjoy yourselves, man, but I'm going to tell you like this, man. Andy Ruiz can't do no wrong in my eyes.
Nope.
And if I'm Andy Ruiz, this is what I'm doing. Because I got to make it clear for y'all. If I'm Andy Ruiz, I am finding a way to not do this rematch so that I can let this win sink forever and ever.
Hey, should Andy Ruiz ask for a 50-50 against Wilder and everybody else? Should he do that?
You said 50-50?
Against Wilder and everybody else. Should he marinate those fights?
I think he should. I think Andy Ruiz needs to enjoy being a unified champion, man.
Yeah.
And I think he needs to find a way to put Al Heyman right in front of him, to put stumbling blocks after stumbling blocks in front of Eddie Hearn. Say something like he injured. Say something like he can't fight. You know, something, man.
Nah, bro. Nah. No. Andy Ruiz is a warrior, bro. And let me tell you something. I don't even think he's gonna duck and run like that because everybody was underestimating him. Andy Ruiz never doubted himself, bro. Mm-hmm. If you look at all of those interviews he did, he never doubted himself. That dude, and then when he got knocked down, the way he got up, listen, all fighters don't do that. Some fighters like AJ, he got knocked down, he got discombobulated. He started backing away. No, Andy Ruiz got the heart of a lion, bro. That dude he's not gonna duck that fight, dog. I don't think he'll duck that fight. And if AJ don't come right, I think he can beat him again for the second time.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you like this. Before you go, Jose, let me say this. Andy Ruiz is in a silver lining moment right now. He's in such a great situation, but it can also go downhill for him. Let me explain why. The great situation is the high right now. He done defeated the guy that was the guy at the heavyweight division, right? But if he were to lose to this guy, and let's say he gets knocked out in a rematch, you know what they're gonna consider this? They're gonna consider this a has-been. They're gonna consider this a Hasim Rahman number 2. That's what they're gonna consider this fight. That's why I'm saying if I'm Andy Ruiz, I'm stalling this mug as long as I possibly can and make Anthony Joshua sweat for a change. Because you know what? AJ Devo needs to become AJ Humble for a minute. He needs to become AJ Humble for a minute.
If I gotta disagree one more time. If Andy Ruiz go back in that rematch and he get knocked out, Andy Ruiz will get paid out the yin yang because the trilogy would be huge, bro. The trilogy would be huge.
Nah, you already know if Anthony Joshua knocks him out in the rematch, he ain't doing no trilogy. Anthony Joshua gonna be like, that's it. You know that. You know that. Come on, man.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that though.
You know that. You know that. AJ ain't
I think he would. Look at what he's doing to White. Look what he's doing to White. Dillian White would have beat him up too.
Exactly. So beat him up too. You know that one, damn trilogy. You know what time it is, man.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
I feel you there.
It's all about Andy Ruiz to see what he wants to do.
This is
what I'm saying. Andy Ruiz. Let's see if he wants to go back in the gym. Let's see if he wants to commit himself. Let's see if he wants to keep being the champion. Because, he probably didn't expect this. His family didn't expect this. His whole team didn't expect this. Being real. So now they're going to have all the fame, all the attention is going to be on them. So let's just see how they handle this. Yeah. Could they handle the fame? Could they handle the stress? Could they handle everything? Because before ain't nobody was freaking paying attention to them. They didn't have nobody after them. Now they becoming the hunted. It's the old freaking sports story. It's easy to get to the top, but when you get to the top, can you stay at top? Can you do that? And we're about to see. Let's see if he has that head on his shoulders. Let's see if he could do it. I think he could do it. He could freaking start a couple fights, fight Ariola in Mexico City. Let's duck and dodge for a little bit.
Damn right, man. Because let's keep it real. We all know what Andy Ruiz gonna do. D, you know it. Jose Yepes, you know this better than anybody. That man is going to be drinking Tecate like nobody's business.
He is.
He's going to be enjoying himself. Okay?
Yep.
Let's keep it real. The man's going to be enjoying himself. And if I was him, I say, Al Heyman, listen, I want you to put roadblocks in front of this guy. I need to enjoy.
Let's marinate.
Let's marinate this thing.
I heard Andy Ruiz to say, I hurt my rotating cup.
Damn right.
I hurt my rotary cup.
My back, my neck, my back, and my neck.
There you go. And if he does that, guess what? Now they can't never. You guys got to understand the beauty in this. Andy Ruiz will forever, even if he pulls out because of injury or something like that, he will be forever known as the man that beat AJ. Yep. But if he has a rematch and then AJ flatlines him, then he goes into has-been status, man, and we don't want that for him.
Hey,
we don't want that for him.
Andy Ruiz should pull a Keith Thurman on AJ.
He's gone for 2 years.
Keith Thurman on AJ.
Exactly, man.
Hey, you know what's so funny? A little side note: Andy Ruiz becomes the first heavyweight champion for the first Mexican heavyweight championship, but he's not holding the Mexican belt. He's not freaking holding the WC belt. I just thought it was funny. Little side note there.
Yeah, that is funny. But I'm gonna tell you this much though: he got the other 4 though. He got the other 4.
Yeah, he does.
And check this out. And check this out. I know Jose Yepes. I know Barcareta. I know Roger Hernandez. I know all of these cats don't want to hear it. But right now, Andy Ruiz.
No, he's not bigger than Canelo. Don't even go there.
Andy Ruiz is the biggest name in Mexican boxing right now. I'm sorry. With this win, this is the biggest Mexican in boxing right now. This win right here is the biggest win ever in Mexico.
It is. It's the biggest win. It is, but he just shot his name up to even out with Canelo, bro. He ain't past Canelo with this win, but he right there with him now because he the Mexican, he the heavyweight champion, bro. He right there with him though.
But you know why
he's the heavyweight champion.
You know why I say this? You know why I say this? Because even Canelo can't say this. Andy Ruiz can say like he did. That's why he's still snapping his finger trying to figure out what's going on. He can say he's the first, forever etched in stone, the first Mexican heavyweight champion in the world. Can't take that away from him, man. You cannot take that away from him.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah,
you can't. But then again, he's not considered the best heavyweight of the world. Even though he's the first champion, he's not considered the best heavyweight. And Canelo is considered the best boxer. And right now, he's number one pound for pound, 1 or 2 next to Crawford.
Mm-hmm. And check this out. Andy Ruiz fights. That's why I said Augustin Roque said it, man. But I'm gonna say this, Augustin Roque. Check this out. Andy Ruiz fights in the most exciting division, man. The heavyweight division. That he just fights in the most exciting heavyweight division.
Yeah.
Thank you, Barker Raider. That's what I'm talking about. It's the heavyweight division, man. When you win in that division, I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, I agree with that, bro.
For you, man. Sky's the limit.
I agree with that. And this dude is instantly rich because that rematch. And if it's the rematch or if he fights somebody else, that next fight, that man is gonna get paid, bro.
Yes, he is.
He's gonna get paid.
You ain't lying, man. You are not lying. And I'm gonna tell you like this: just like Black Lives Don't Matter, This Is America said. He said Ruiz must win by KO again in a rematch. If AJ gets his belt back, they're gonna call this a fluke. They are, man. And I don't want that for Ruiz because this was such a great moment for him. I do not want that for him. That's why if I was him, I would say that I injured my rotator cuff, I injured my back, and then next thing you know, they find some way to wiggle out of that rematch clause, and then Anthony Joshua's left hanging, and then Ruiz gets to fight another PBC fighter at some point. That's what I want, man. I want Anthony Joshua to suffer from this one because I don't think if you look at his body language at the end of the fight, him and Eddie Hearn, the both of them was sitting there looking at each other like, oh, we're gonna get the automatic rematch. We're gonna get the They're just too cocky, man. They need to come back down to earth. I'm sorry, they need to come back down to earth. They need to eat some humble pie for a second. That's my feeling.
Nah, bro. Come on, stop that. AJ was humble. He was humble on that loss, bro. Cut that out.
No, he wasn't.
No, he was. Yes, he was. Stop that.
My bad, bro. I had to switch up real quick. I had to switch up real quick, you know?
That's
to represent the Mexican shirt.
That's what I'm talking about. Get your Mexico on, man. Get your Mexico on. You heard Devin Haney. You heard Devin Haney. What did Devin Haney say? Devin Haney said Anthony Joshua was not focused, man. He was just sitting there. He had no nerves. When you got one boxer telling me that, even Regis Prograis said at the end of the fight, I didn't see no nerves from this dude. All I saw was just a dude that was just, he was just there. He didn't take this guy serious, man. And he paid for that. If I'm Anthony Joshua, I'm slapping myself upside the head, man. This is the most embarrassing loss in boxing, man. This is ridiculous, man. If I'm Anthony Joshua, I'm mad at myself. I'm mad at the world. I'm mad at the world.
Yeah, man.
I mean, yeah, not just Anthony Joshua, but Deontay Wilder, everybody who was marinating fights. Hey, he knows. How nervous are you about the Spencer Crawford fight? How nervous are you about that? Do you want him to fight next, or do you want him to get marinated?
No,
after this, really, be real.
I'm not nervous about it, but I'm gonna tell you this much though. You know what this fight did with Andy Ruiz? It just basically told me that all of these super fights need to happen, man, sooner than later. That's all it just told me. They need to happen sooner than later. Because
how about you, D? You still stand the same, or do you think they should happen next?
Yeah. So what say you about Spence then? What say you about that?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this much. Spence, because I know Spence, and because I know the fact that Spence is never gonna come into a fight like an AJ where he's gonna have bad conditioning. I'm not worried about Spence in that aspect. I know each and every fight that Spence fights, he's coming to fight. He's not gonna sit there and be unnerved. He's not gonna do none of that.
That's not what we mean, though. But do you agree that he should fight Crawford next, or that he should keep on waiting to 2022 or whatever
The freakier day you said.
This is what I agree with. Finish Porter's ass and then fight Crawford right after Porter. That's what I want. Finish Porter,
So no
and then fight
more
Crawford.
marinating, right?
Well, I want Crawford after Porter. I want the unification first.
Exactly. No more marinating, right?
I want Crawford, and then I want Crawford.
Well, the unification is locked in stone right now. I mean,
damn right.
They got to fight that fight. So that's
damn
why,
right.
You know, that's why you don't hear Bob Arum old ass crying no more. I said that.
Yeah.
Remember I said that? I said as soon as the Porter and Spence fight is announced, you're not gonna hear nothing from Bob Arum no more. Because the only reason Bob Arum was running his mouth was because he wanted Crawford and Spence to get in the ring before they got that leverage on 50-50. Bob Arum don't got nothing to say no more. Because he know once he come back unified, especially with the WBC belt, it ain't no 50-50, bro.
Exactly.
No 50-50.
Exactly. But here's the I want to add on to what D said. I also think the other reason why he's not crying, if you remember D, Bob Arum, because he stopped disrespecting Al Heyman in public, they had a meeting. And remember they asked Bob Arum what was said in the meeting, and Bob Arum turned around and said, well, I'm not at liberty to discuss. So I think the negotiation has happened for that fight.
Yeah.
I seriously think, and I think if Bob Arum says anything that he's not supposed to say, then he might fuck it up. So I think he's being quiet right now because they are negotiating it. That's what I think is happening.
Right. That's one fight.
Here's the thing, like Al Heyman will, you know, mess around with a fight and stay away from a fight when he's not too comfortable that his belt won't stay in the PBC. Right, well, he ain't worried about Spence losing. He's not worried about Spence losing, so he willing to make that fight. You know what I mean? Just like some of the fights he made with Tank, people like, oh, well, Heyman worked with this, because he wasn't worried about the belt leaving. But when he
how's the basketball game going? Who's winning right now?
Then that's when he get on all that snaky stuff because he want the belts to stay with the PBC. He don't care what boxer in the PBC got it, as long as they got it in the PBC.
Oh,
how's the basketball game going? Who's winning right now?
68-59. Warriors is up.
All right, cool. Yeah, who cares? Honestly, how about
Charlo?
What do you think?
Should Charlo stop? I'm gonna tell you why I don't care, Jose. I'm gonna tell you why I don't care and why I went live while the game was on. Because y'all already know KD Trade 5 ain't playing. So why should I care?
Black lives don't matter. That's funny.
Why should I care? Like you call him Cupcake, but
hey, how about Charlo? Should he stop playing and should he fight Canelo? Because he's fighting a freaking reality TV star.
Listen, man, that ain't Charlo's problem. Now Canelo needs to show.
Yes, it is, bro. What you mean?
You know what Canelo needs to do? Canelo needs to outdo Andy. Right now, Andy Ruiz is showing that he has the biggest cojones in Mexico. Okay?
No.
Yeah.
Canelo
Andy Ruiz went and stalk out Anthony Joshua. So we need Canelo to go out and stalk out Jamal Charlo.
Cut that out, bro.
Charlo is not the best fighter, though. Anthony Joshua was the best fighter, but Charlo's not on that level, though.
He didn't stalk out.
How you gonna put Charlo at the level with Anthony Joshua?
He got in there by default because Big T Miller messed around and doped up.
D got me. He got me on that one. But Andy Ruiz still stepped up to the challenge.
Yeah, he did. He ain't turning it down. He won't worried about money. He won't sweat none of that. He did step up to the plate. He said, I'll fight him. And he just came off a fight. That's why I say he got the heart of a lion, bro. He just came off a fight. He said, I'll take the fight.
What you gonna say, Jose?
You're being real right there. Have we heard how much Andy Ruiz got paid? Do anybody know? Does anybody care?
I don't know.
You know, we're at this day and age when everybody's freaking arguing A side, B side. Oh, I got freaking 100 million. I got 10 million. Does anybody know how much money Andy Ruiz got paid for Anthony Joshua? Does anybody care?
He probably got the Big Titty Miller, the Big Titty Miller check, the 6.5. He probably got that.
Hey, he got some millions.
Do we know though? Does anybody care?
I know Andy Ruiz.
Do we know, and does anybody care how much Andy Ruiz got paid?
I know Andy Ruiz cares because he told his mama he gonna buy her a big ass house.
I know he does, but I'm talking about fans because I hear fans all over the chat and all over the comments argue. I hear fans arguing, "Oh, my fighter should get paid this much. My fighter should get paid more." As far as Andy Ruiz have any fans freaking argued or talked about how much Andy Ruiz got paid? Does anybody care? I'm talking about the fans.
Yeah, but nobody respected Andy Ruiz like that. They didn't think Andy Ruiz was going to win. So, of course, nobody cared what he was making. I see your
But that's
point.
my point. Us as fans,
I see your point, but still, nobody cared because nobody thought Andy Ruiz was going to win. So, it don't matter, bro.
But it shouldn't matter. That's my point. Us as fans, we shouldn't matter how much these guys get paid. We shouldn't care. Honestly, we don't care about other sports. We don't care how much LeBron makes. We don't care about how much Curry makes. Do we even know how much they make? We don't, because we don't care.
Listen, man.
Right? So why in boxing we always freaking out? Us as fans, we always argue about, oh, my fighter makes this much. My fighter makes this much. Why should we care? We should just care about the fights, make them fight the best, and that's it.
I
honestly, well, why? Because I hear that all over the comments, bro. I hear that all over the comments every day. My fighter should make this much. My fighter is making this much. Like, who cares? All these fighters are rich anyways.
Well, see, this the thing.
I don't care about all that either. I think a lot of people got me mixed up. They think I'm focused on politics and all that. Listen, man, I care about the pugilism of the sport. I care about the best fighting the best, man. But we all know the reality.
And you know what? He knows
politics. There's politics.
You honestly, let me tell you this. You IBFP, D3, I know you guys don't get along, but you guys are the only channels that don't really talk about it. I hear other channels talking about it, but you guys are the few channels that don't really get into that, including IBFP and all
one-on-one sports.
Appreciate that, Jose. Appreciate that.
That's what happens. People care about the amount of money made. I mean, remember when the Williams sisters was winning and stuff? That was a narrative about how much money they were racking up. You understand? Federer, Nadal, any one-on-one competition, Tiger Woods with golf, even though golf has other competitors, it's still an individual competition. So when it's an individual competition, that's a factor. Look at Conor McGregor in the UFC. You know what I mean? That money is a factor. Like, so I don't give a damn neither, you know. But at the same time, when it's the individual competition in sports, it's a factor, bro. It's definitely a factor. It's politics.
And I want to say this real quick. I think it's going to be even a shocker for D, but I think I need to say this. Let me tell y'all something about IBFP, man. I got no problems with Buddy, man. I actually think IBFP, outside of boxing, he probably might be a good dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no good people.
I honestly believe that. But you know what I'm saying? It's just me and him. We had our difference with the Spence and the Garcia. And, you know, he just didn't know how to eat crow. It is what it is. But if he wants that work and he want to continue to debate, I don't mind keep ethering and murking his ass, man. It's all work, man, because it's all about boxing to me. That's what it's about boxing. It's not really about nothing personal. So right now, I know he's in his feelings. He's representing Andy Ruiz. But at the same time, he in his feelings about Anthony Joshua. I don't went through all of these MBBC guy pages. They on witness protection, or they get mad at their own subs because they subs are calling them out.
Hold on,
Anthony Joshua.
It's just crazy. You know me. I call it straight. I'm a straight shooter, bro. I'm a straight shooter. DT3 Boom, man. Ain't on none of that. He ain't on none of that. He talking. He spitting facts about this Joshua fight. He ain't on that excuse making. He ain't on none of that, bro. Now, I don't know about the other channels. I know the dude YB, because I believe he MBBC, right? YB eat no kind of crow, man. He's still talking reckless. He's still talking crazy. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But, Myron Magnus, all these guys, man, they still talking reckless, man.
Yeah.
But DT3 Boom, man, the reason why people were getting on him and the reason why he needed to eat some crow is because of the Joshua and the Wilder thing. See, anytime you talk heavily in support of Anthony Joshua, you gotta eat some crow, man. You just have to.
But he bashed Joshua at the same time, bro. He a straight shooter. I gotta give him respect on that. At the same time, he bashed Joshua just like me for the things Joshua was wrong about. That dude bashed him about it.
But he waited until the Andy Ruiz fight to do that. I didn't hear him bash him.
No.
I didn't hear him bash him as much before.
You gotta look at some. I was on with him before, bro, and he was spitting facts about Joshua. He wasn't on Joshua like that. It didn't even just happen with the Ruiz joint. I'm telling you, bro, I ain't gonna. I'm a straight shooter, so I'm gonna call it how I see it.
Yeah, that's true.
The dude YB,
who's the next to lose?
He's like
Thurman. He's going to lose against Pacquiao.
He's not eating the crow, but you know what I mean. Boone was saying this. He was saying a lot of the same things that I was saying about Joshua. he was saying some of the same things. And when I went on his live show, this was way before this. We was talking about Miller. This was before Miller got caught doping. He didn't. We agreed on like a lot of that, the gassing, the power factor. He won't on no booty riding stuff with AJ. He said what he had to say about AJ. He did think he does, and I think he still thinks that AJ can beat Wilder. So he's changed his stance on that. But he was never on that riding AJ ball stuff. And he also had a lot of good things to say about Wilder. People act like that man hate Wilder. No, he had a lot of good things to say about Wilder.
Now I'm gonna say this. Jose, I know you're gonna say something real quick, but let me say this real quick. Here's my take. Anyone that's sitting here running their mouth about Anthony Joshua versus Wilder, this is where these guys would have shown that they are what they say. They claim to be non-biased, right? This is where they all should have came out and said, okay, I ain't gonna lie, man. Wilder could body Joshua. After seeing that fight, Wilder could body Joshua. If they would have all came out and said that, then you could say, okay, they are a non-biased boxing community. But the fact that they didn't say that and still keep the precedence that Anthony Joshua can beat Deontay Wilder after seeing this fight, come on, man. There's some bias right there.
Why can't he though?
Yeah,
why can't he though?
It is, but then because, at the same time, Wilder didn't step up, Wilder didn't take the fight.
I'm going to say this. Before this fight, I had those dudes like 50-50. AJ and Wilder. Now, after the fight, I'm probably like 65-35, leaning toward Wilder. But I'm still going to say AJ can beat him because, like I said when we was talking the last time, just yesterday, actually, because this is supposed to be basketball day, but just yesterday, Wilder always a knockout away from a loss, bro. And that doesn't change just because AJ lost a fight. Wilder has been behind in fights of fighters lesser than AJ, but he knocked them out, so it didn't matter. So this dude is like always one knockout away from losing a fight. So I'm not gonna say that he can't get outboxed, beat. I'm not gonna say that.
Okay, I hear you on that, but this is my thing.
He knows.
Go ahead, Jose.
Where is Wazir Rahman? Where is he at? Has anybody heard from him?
No, but I'm gonna tell you, Wasi did actually step up, and Wasi made some comments on the recent videos. And let me tell you something. See, and this is why I respect Wasi over all these cats.
Yeah, Wasi
came out and Wasi said, "I'm not gonna front." After watching that fight, and Wasi's a UK dude now. He said after watching that fight, Deontay Wilder flat lines Anthony Joshua.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about recently. Since yesterday, has anybody seen him?
I haven't seen him, but recently in the
I talked to him today.
At least recently in the last two videos, that's what he said. And that's why I said that's why I got respect for Wasi, because if Wasi could come out of his mouth and say, look, after seeing this performance between Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz, I'm not gonna lie, he can't stand in the ring with Wilder. That means every one of these other cats need to follow suit. JB did the same thing too. JB turned around and said, I'm not gonna lie, I gotta eat crow, man. I was wrong. If Wilder and Joshua fight, Wilder flatlines Joshua. This is what I'm trying to say. If the NBBC guys want to get respect on their name, they want to get credit, then they need to come out their mouth and say, look, Joshua can't see Wilder and he can't see Fury. That's how you get credit. Otherwise, I ain't trying to hear it, man. I ain't trying to hear anything they gotta say.
I don't care what they say. He damn sure can't see Tyson Fury. AJ can't see Tyson Fury, bro. AJ's best fight to date.
Stop it, bro. Stop it.
Vladimir Klitschko. Tyson Fury made him look amateurish, bro. And AJ had a terrible problem with him. Vlad dropped AJ. You know what I mean? Tyson Fury will, just like he said, he will box AJ's head off. He been said that. That's what he'll do. He'll box AJ's head off. So that's a wrap with Tyson Fury.
Yeah. Hey, he knows.
Yeah,
you know what? I gotta check out again. It's always a pleasure talking to you guys.
Appreciate you.
And hopefully we'll do it again, bro. We'll do it again. And shout out to Andy Ruiz. He's from freaking Bordertown, Calexico, the first Mexican heavyweight champion ever. And hopefully he's here to stay.
And when you get the Tijuana, man,
shout out to you guys. We'll do this again, man. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to D. Shout out to JB, Wazi, freaking Barker Raider. All of them dudes, they be on your channel every day. And you know, IBF for everybody. Shout out to the whole boxing community.
Appreciate that. And Jose, man, have some tequilas in Tijuana for us, man. All right.
All right, man. Peace out.
Peace out.
Have fun, Jose.
Lakers,
peace, bro.
D, we got one more topic, man. We're gonna talk about
what's up.
And then we're gonna ride on that, man.
All right, man. Peace out.
All right, Jose. Be easy, brother. Let's talk about that Charlo and Harrison, man. How you gonna see that fight playing out, man?
Man, you already know, dog. We've been through this all the time, but let's tell the fans again.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Harrison gave everything he had, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the best we're gonna see out of Tony Harrison. He counted perfectly. He moved around that ring perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
He did everything he could do, and he won those titles. Charlo was a shell of himself.
Yeah, he was.
And Charlo's not going to be a shell of himself next fight. He beats Harrison. And I believe by stoppage. I'm not even going to call stoppage. I'm just going to call a win. But I believe he will because he's going to be smarter.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, man. This is the way that I see it, man. And it's really simple for me. I'm picking Jermell Charlo to win this fight because Jermell Charlo, this is a crossroads fight for him. If he does not win this fight, man, he will be completely mentally broken. He will be completely done. That's just my take on it. Because when a fighter run their mouth like that, there's a two-edged sword that comes with that shit talking. Because if you keep winning, then that shit talking, it makes you feel like you're on cloud 9, right? You lose, then you go to cloud 4.5. And if you lose again, you on cloud 0. So right now he's on cloud 4.5, man. If he lose one more time, he's done. Psychologically, he is fucked. So that's why he needs to win this fight. That's why he needs to win this fight, bro. There's just no way around.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that, man. I think it'd be really hard for him to bounce back two losses back to back like that. I don't, that would be hard. Yeah, bro. I think you know what else I think?
Mm-hmm.
If he lose that fight, I think that Jamal will become like a straight monster, bro.
Yeah, he'll become.
You know what I mean? Yep. I think that he'll become like a straight monster because he'll just go in overdrive. Like these motherfuckers done fucked up my brother.
Yep. That's the truth, man. That's the truth. You ain't lying, man.
I'm telling you. He be in that gym. He'll live in that gym, man. I think Jamal would just go straight ham and just start wrecking everything in 160. He might move up to 168. Oh, listen, I know you said this was the last topic, but you ate crow. So I'm going to eat crow on this video right now.
Okay, that's what's up.
I'm going to eat crow right now about Callum Smith.
Yeah.
Because I did not give Callum Smith a third of the credit that man deserves. I underestimated him so bad that I even did a little film study on Smith. But I gave up on it. I was like, oh, I'm not impressed. You know what I mean? Usually I'll watch about 5 or 6 fights on a fighter and, notice their tendency, how they use their feints, their jab, the footwork. But I watched probably 1.5 fights on Callum Smith and I pretty much watched him. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, he's okay. But that fight, if you watch Callum Smith for that fight, bro, he's the real deal. And that
because
he's tough. He throws them hands.
He got in down out of there, man. He got him out of there. I mean, and the way that he did it with pure skills, man.
Impressively. Yes. So I'm gonna eat crow. Callum Smith is the real deal, bro. He's a beast.
I actually, to be honest with you, I'd be more intrigued to see a fight with him and Canelo instead of a Triple G number 3, man, because we already know how that's gonna be.
That's another thing. I'm gonna move him up. Because I was like, man, I don't want to see that Callum Smith crap. I said, I understand Canelo doing it because he's going up to get another belt. Remember me saying that? But now that's a worthy fight. And I put Triple G too. I put him right there with Andre and Charlo, bro. I wonder if that would be a good fight for either one of those two. Stepping up to fight Callum Smith. That he's a real deal. Like that dude he got pop, he's quick. He can counter well. He's good.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah. You're right. You're right about that, man. I would like to see him and Canelo in September, or Canelo and Andrade, man. Either one of those fights, man. But Canelo needs to step it up. He's just one of those fighters. He's just one of those fighters. I know you say he doesn't have nothing else to prove, but at this level, when you got that level of standard behind you, at this level, and you out your own mouth said that at this point you all about legacy and making legendary fights, I'm gonna hold you to your own standard, Canelo. We want legendary status, man, each and every time you step into the ring, because it came out your own mouth.
I'm gonna say this. I hear you on that.
Mm-hmm.
I want Canelo to fight one of these 3 guys next. I do too. But after he fights one of these 3 guys, everybody needs to step back and chill, bro, because no boxer right now is doing that. No boxer is fighting 3 consecutive tough fights. So everybody needs to step back. And if he take an easy fight, I don't want to hear no crap, because he just fought the Miracle Man Jacobs. So if you fight the Miracle Man Jacobs and come right back and fight either Andre, Charlo, or Callum Smith, people need to step back off Canelo, bro, because he already done it now, bro. The man will be 52-1, only losing to Floyd Mayweather.
Agreed.
I mean, come on.
Agreed. I agree, man. I agree. Yeah. So yeah, man, D, you know what I'm saying? Go back to watching your game, brother. I appreciate everyone that came.
I've been watching it the whole time. You better hope Toronto win.
Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you like this. It's a close game, man. It can go either way. It can go either way.
Boogie. Hey man,
so,
look.
All right, y'all, man. Y'all be easy, man. And you know what I'm saying? D, you handle your business. I appreciate you jumping in on the live. I appreciate Jose jumping in on the live. I think I needed Jose again. And I think me and you needed to give Jose that shine, man, because he called that one, boy. He called that one, and he needed it. He needed those 2 days.
He needed to be on there with us, bro. I like Jose too. You know, Jose don't never agree with hardly half the stuff we say. But Jose a good dude, though. You know?
He is. I hope at some point we get Baccarat up in this mug, or we get
T-Tone always talking about Hernandez. T-Tone, you need to come on up here. Well, I don't even know if he in, but T-Tone always talk about he want to get on. Listen, man, I told y'all, get affiliated with Google Hangouts. It's not hard. I am what they call a tech dummy, and I got about 10 minutes. Y'all get a hold of that thing. It's real easy.
Yeah, Black Lives Don't Matter. Yours truly, John. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that want to get in, man. You know what I'm saying? Just check me out, man. He knows his sport at gmail.com, man. Just hit me up with an email and I'll link you in, man. I'll make sure y'all good to go, man. So y'all can get up in this chat, because, you know, we all about engagement here, man. Everybody don't got to agree, but guess what? We all love the sweet science, man. That's what it's all about.
That's right. But fair warning, don't come with the foolishness.
Exactly.
Because you will be torn down very well. I'm trying to tell you, we don't tolerate the foolishness.
Damn right. Anybody, man, Augustin, anyone, man, anyone that want to come up in here, man, it's for anybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we all like boxing. We got different perspectives, and it's good when you can hear different perspectives, because you know what I'm saying? Sometimes people just bring some new shit to the table, man, and you be like, damn, I didn't know that. You know, so I like to hear all kinds of sides of the perspectives, man. That's just me.
Yeah.
All right, man. Be easy, brother.
All right, bro.
Peace to everyone, man.
Y'all have a good night.
All right.